Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Coming at y'all back to back with the content. But also, too, Grand Rising. This is another hip hop video of mine. Yeah, probably gonna do like some hip hop content today. But anyway, I got a question for y'all because these two artists had got into a rap beef. This artist, he had did a song called Infrared, which is a diss track that he had on his album, and it was aimed at this other artist. And then the other artist had responded with the Duppy freestyle. Then the other artist had responded with the Story of Adidon freestyle. You know what I mean? This rap beef was pretty entertaining. This is a rap beef that a lot of us fans enjoyed seeing, but yeah, like this other artist, the artist that released the Story of Adidon freestyle, he came out on top. But I just got a question for y'all because the artist that lost the rap beef, he did have a career-ending diss track aimed at this other artist, and I just got a question for y'all. What if Drake actually released the career-ending diss track aimed at Pusha T? My fellow Drake fans, my fellow Pusha T fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. Because they did say that Drake had a career-ending diss track aimed at Pusha T, but they didn't let Drake release it. But what if Drake did release the diss track, though? Let's have a discussion about this. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. If Drake would have responded to Pusha T's The Story of Adidon freestyle, I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, it's not like for certain, but it's a possibility. But I'm pretty sure like if Drake would have responded to the Story of Adidon freestyle, I'm pretty sure Pusha T would have rebutted that too. You know what I mean? Pusha T, along with lyricists like Kendrick Lamar, Pusha T is another lyricist that people shouldn't really play with either. Pusha T, he gets busy too. And that's the thing, Tory Lanez, it's a great thing that Tory Lanez had confidence, but like Tory Lanez saying that he wanted to battle Pusha T, like Pusha T don't play around. Pusha T is in the same category with lyricists like Jadakiss, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, West Side Gun. Pusha T is definitely in that category. Especially with a lyricist like Jadakiss. You know, Jadakiss don't play around either. But yeah, I feel it's a possibility, but Pusha T would have been able to rebuttal it though. If Drake responded to the Story of Adidon freestyle, if they would have let Drake release the diss, Pusha T would have been able to rebuttal it. But I feel that it's a possibility that it probably could have ended Pusha T's career, but it's not really for certain though. Because Pusha T, he would have I'm pretty sure he, like if Drake would have responded, it probably, wouldn't really be enough to take out Pusha T because, I mean, the Duppy freestyle was dope, but Pusha T, he easily rebutted that with the Story of Adidon freestyle. And Drake ended up releasing a song talking about saying that he's upset, and then Pusha T had laughed about it in the diss. You know what I mean? Like saying that you saying that you were upset and Pusha T wanted to see what it's like when Drake gets angry, but yeah. I feel like it's a possibility, but it's not for certain. Pusha T is one of the GOATs. Pusha T is one of the best to ever do it. Because that's another thing too. Before Drake, Pusha T also had beef with Lil Wayne. Pusha T actually had beef with Young Money. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's have a discussion about this. What if Drake actually released the career-ending diss track aimed at Pusha T? Do y'all feel it would have ended Pusha T's career? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.